To our top story, we have brand new information about one of the men killed in that country club shooting in Cobb County.
Friends confirm the suspect and Henry Valdez knew each other. And just hours ago, Valdez's roommate spoke exclusively with our Hope Forward.
Someone who just couldn't say no to anyone. That's how Henry Valdez's roommate, Gary Pesner, describes his longtime friend.
It's almost like a weakness, like he just couldn't say no. He just always said yes. You know, whatever anyone needed help, he was there.
And the last time Pesner saw his roommate, the day before Valdez flew to Atlanta.
And then he flew out Friday, and then he was gone Saturday.
Gone, one of 3 victims in a triple homicide at a golf course. The suspect, Brian Roden, is accused of killing Valdez and Paul Pearson, tying them up and putting them in the back of a truck before killing golf pro Gene Siller. Valdez and Roden following each other on Instagram, and other friends of Valdez confirmed the two knew each other. Valdez ran a weed delivery business called Hope for Humanity out of California. Pesner didn't go into detail about Valdez's business, but added Valdez made it his business to do whatever he could for anyone he met.
He just had this really unique energy around him. Like he'd always like make people feel better about themselves, and he'd like encourage and inspire people. Whatever it is, he'd be there.
Now, Pesner started a GoFundMe for Valdez's family to help his family bring the body back to California to bury him. Roden and Valdez knew each other, and Roden is now accused of murdering him and 2 others. Roden's friend and manager talked to me also and says he thinks police may have the wrong man.
DeAndre Veal manages Brian Roden, an aspiring musician.
None of it makes sense, really.
Veal says Roden used music to move away from his past, like an arrest for shooting at Georgia State, for which he was never prosecuted. Veal says he knew Roden as an honor student from high school, someone who wanted to make an impact.
Because that's one thing, he is like a real genuine person.
Veal says it was hard to digest news of a triple murder.
All right.
And even harder when he heard Roden was the suspect.
Can I ask you if you think that he's innocent?
Of course. Of course I think he's innocent.
Veal says he can't imagine the family's pain.
It's hard to defend him without being disrespectful to the families.
Nor can he imagine a person he describes as goofy and empathetic as being the killer.
And it's really like kind of like a you're guilty until proven innocent type thing.
Veal says he's talked to Roden, currently at Cobb County Jail, but didn't want to go into the conversations, saying he wants the justice system to do their part.
Roden was arrested for DUI hours after the shooting and was released days later. Officers set up a sting to get Roden back to the police station where they arrested him for the murders. Veal says it doesn't make sense that Roden would willingly go back to the police station if he was the killer. Ron?
All right, thanks a lot. We appreciate that, Hope. By the way, folks, as we learn more details about this investigation, of course, we're going to post them on 11alive.com and in the 11 Alive News app.